Welcome to Elevated Sports. I'm Kyle Johnson.
I'm Billy Mock. 4 weeks in a row.
That is a month of rapid fire, baby.
Month of rapid fire. Funny thing about rapid fire is we have not gotten any feedback from fans.
We've just gotten our own.
We've gotten our own feedback. Pass or catch, take the shot. Those segments, they get feedback from fans. Those are some fan favorites. This is a host favorite. We're gonna do it anyway.
Let's actually try to make it 30 seconds.
Okay, let's get the timer. Let's get the timer going.
Yeah, we gotta keep ourselves accountable.
Yes.
Because when I was editing last week's rapid fire,
Yeah.
it was off the charts. I mean, if Jamie watched it, he would cringe because we literally gave him 30 seconds.
We
for
did.
everything, but we went on 2 minutes on a spiel here.
And this one may be interesting today because obviously there's the coronavirus.
There's not a lot going on.
There's not a lot going on. So it took a lot within me to make these topics.
Right.
A lot of them have to do with the coronavirus in some way or shape or form. And I do have a bonus one at the end. I randomly thought of a bonus one a couple minutes ago.
You start then.
Yeah. All right. Here is the first one. We're starting off hot. We're starting off real hot. Rudy Gobert, go.
Rudy Gobert, oh my gosh, what an idiot. So here's the thing. He's a complete dingus, doofus. Should not have made the you don't joke around about the virus. You don't touch everything and then touch your face. That was stupid of him. He infected Donovan Mitchell.
Yes.
Poor Donovan Mitchell. And he infected a poor child in Boston. Neither of which deserved what they have gotten. But they both now have the coronavirus. And Rudy Gobert is to blame. But he's made a joke of it like most Americans.
On the dot. On the dot.
Ready? Brady to Bucks?
Okay, it's obviously a thing. We talked about it in a recent video today. It's a possibility. It's a very strong possibility. Bucks are willing to go all in. If it happens, obviously there is the battle within. Do I cheer for Brady? Well, I will have to because he is on the Bucks. Obviously, it is a good situation for him. The offensive weapons, the beautiful Florida weather. And the potential of winning a Super Bowl, because that's what this team does. Here we go. The potential return of NFL 2K.
Okay, so here's the thing. When I was growing up, I never played the NFL 2K games.
Yeah.
I played NFL Blitz, which was fun. You could completely, like WWE, smash all your opponents and your own teammates. And I played Madden. I never played 2K. So, I'm interested to see how it goes. From early reports and just people, talking about it, they say it's going to be light years beyond Madden because Madden just doesn't seem to improve.
Yeah.
But hopefully 2K
Agreed.
will. All right, ready? Utah Jazz.
Utah Jazz, a very interesting case right now. Don't know what their future looks like. Obviously, there's a lot of dissension in the locker room right now. Jazz players have come out and said, we're frustrated with Gobert. Gobert has come out with an apology. We've got an update from Donovan Mitchell, said he's doing good, full recovery, same with Gobert. But it'll be interesting to see the dynamic of this roster moving forward, and I'm interested to see it.
Real quick side note.
Yes.
You remember when Giannis hit Harden in the head with the ball?
Kumpo going to try and back down.
Yes.
I feel like we're going to get something similar between Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
For sure.
Mitchell's going to be like, here, you open? Whoop, poof.
Here's the thing. They're going to have to figure it out, though, because those two guys, I mean, when they got it going, they got it going.
Right.
And that Jazz team looks unstoppable. Well, not necessarily unstoppable, but they look solid when those two guys got it going.
We'll see. We'll see.
Here is your next one. Astros shame tour can't be stopped. Let me pause it.
Yeah.
Do you follow the Astros shame tour account on Twitter?
No, I do not.
Okay, some background. There's a Twitter page that has gone viral called 2020 Astros Shame Tour.
I like it.
They post every video of an Astros player getting hit by a pitch, every video that they can find of Astros players getting heckled, and now because play has stopped, MLB The Show has just come out. There are players intentionally hitting Astros players in MLB The Show.
I did see that.
And so now all these videos are on this Twitter page. So Astros Shame Tour can't be stopped.
I think it's beautiful. The Astros deserve to be punished. However, doing so in a video game really does absolutely nothing to the Astros players. And it's difficult because the coronavirus, before it even canceled or suspended the season, it was threatening to take fans out of the stadium, which would have removed the Astros players getting heckled. So hopefully it doesn't get stopped.
All
right. St. Petersburg Firestone Grand Prix.
Was canceled altogether, correct?
Yes.
Yes, I remember I was at an FCA meeting, and the teacher sponsor of the club is the track coach at the school I was at, and he was actually supposed to go ride in one of the Grand Prix cars that day. And we even told him, you better, he's like, I got a free pass to get out of school early. We're like, you better go, because they're probably about to shut that thing down. And what happened that day? It was shut down.
Bang!
Here's your next one. Mark Cuban's reaction to the league suspension.
So, I think from a completely business standpoint, I think what Mark Cuban did was amazing. Yes, he was shocked to see the league canceled or suspended or whatever you want to call it. But I think his immediate reaction, he was never asked the question, he just went straight into it. We are going to provide a payment package for our hourly employees here. And I think that's great because, they don't have a lot of money, they need money, and he's got money. This one's kind of the same. Salary donations.
It goes with another topic of mine that I'm going to give to you. I absolutely love it. Kevin Love has come out, done something. Zion has done something, and Giannis has done something. As far as I know, I don't know if any other teams have gotten involved. But here's the thing. I especially think of Zion. You're thinking about a 19-year-old kid that has immediately started making all this money. And there's billionaires out in this world that are just like they don't even want to bother with the situation.
Right.
So I absolutely love it that guys are taking initiative.
Yes. 2 quick notes on that. Yes, I think that's amazing what Zion's doing. Deshaun Watson's rookie season, with his first paycheck, he went into the cafeteria at the stadium and he gave a big payday to some of the workers there, just because. And the Warriors, as like a team between the players and the organization, decided to put together like $1 million foundation for, I don't know if it was for stadium workers or just for people who are struggling with it.
Yeah, love to see it.
The community working together, I love it.
Yeah. Here's an interesting one. The Redskins quarterback situation.
So that's a very interesting dilemma because all signs last year pointed to Dwayne Haskins being the future of that team. In steps new coach Ron Rivera. Apparently Ron Rivera doesn't like Dwayne Haskins. Yeah. Apparently Ron Rivera wants Tua. That's interesting. I don't know what direction they're going to decide to go.
That's why I asked this one.
It could be like Josh Allen, or could be like the Cardinals last year.
That's why I asked. I recently had seen that the Redskins were interested in Tua, so I was like, oh, Tua, Dwayne Haskins.
It's like a Rosen, Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
KD back this season?
I don't see why he would want to. I think he's good just sitting out for the season. And that's not me being a KD hater saying I just don't want to see him play. Kyrie's out, so there's no push. Well, you know what? They are in the playoffs.
They are currently
They are in the playoffs, but if I'm Kevin Durant, I am resting myself at all costs. And you also got to think about the Olympics coming up as well. You got to think that he may be wanting to play in that also. Number 6, Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds. So let me see if I get this straight. He feels outcasted, right?
Yes.
So he feels outcasted by the sport, and he cheated. He was a cheater.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's tough because you think this whole thing with the Astros is going to blow over because they cheated, but you look at cases like Barry Bonds, it hasn't blown over.
Exactly.
And when you look in other sports where it may blow over, baseball's more traditional. I don't see it blowing over. I don't know if Barry Bonds will ever feel like an incast.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
If that's a real word.
We just made it a real word.
This relates back to the last question I asked you because you made it relevant. 2020 Olympics.
I am an Olympics guy. I love the Olympics. Track, ping pong, gymnastics, swimming. Absolutely love it all. I would be devastated if it was canceled this year. We only get it once every 4 years, right? And also, I think it's also amazing to watch basketball on it because then you get to see all of these guys that you watch day in and day out perform in front of the entire world and play against the entire world. So I would be absolutely devastated if they canceled it. Here, okay, related to a similar question that you asked me, Greg Popovich to the Nets.
Is that a rumor going around? Because I can't see it happening.
It's not a rumor. It is a movement that people are trying to start.
Honestly, I cannot see it happening. Greg Popovich is getting up there. He's coached so many years for the Spurs. I don't see him going anywhere else.
Okay.
I just I'll talk about it for another 10 seconds. I just can't see it. Why would he want to go to the Nets and work with the drama queens of Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving? All right, PBA. But when I say PBA, I don't mean the college. I mean the Professional Bowling Association.
You know, I actually was bowling last night. Bowled pretty solid. My highest score was a 142, I think.
Okay.
Obviously, if you're a professional bowler out there, you're just laughing at me right now. Bowling is fun. Watching it, not so much. I can't remember the last time I watched the PBA. However, I respect those who play for the PBA. Keep on bowling.
We may have to start liking bowling.
We might be the only thing left. Okay, where am I at? Think you're going to have to dig deep when I say this phrase. I want you to dig deep. I don't want to have to explain it. All right? Wait, no. You. I didn't say anything. All right. Brady KD.
Brady Katie. What do they have in common? I don't know what they have in common. Katie's a whiner and Brady's a winner. There you go.
Okay, let me explain it. Obviously, we think Tannehill's staying with the Titans, right? But what if, for whatever reason, Brady went to the Titans, went to the team that beat him in the playoffs, as KD did?
Oh
how would Patriots fans feel about that if he were to go to the Titans?
So, all right, you can continue time. Personally, I don't think Patriots fans would think of it that way.
Yeah.
I really don't. There's so many ex-Patriots players there. It would still kind of feel like home to Brady. You know, he would be surrounded by players he knows already. I don't know. I wouldn't be too offended.
Okay.
All right. Neutral World Series.
Neutral World Series. This is interesting because I'm not totally sure how much of an impact home field has had on the World Series. For instance, last year, Nationals and Astros.
Absolutely none.
No, there was not one home field win. And even with the Astros that were supposedly cheating at home. And you look at a lot of these World Series championships in the past couple of years, a lot of teams have won on the road. So I would be up for it. The Super Bowl obviously does it. I would be up for it for sure. Here's the next one, and it goes with one that we already talked about. Zion and Love, men of the people.
Yeah, so we did cover it. I love what they're doing, especially what Zion did.
Yeah,
Zion went his entire 1 year of college. You know, he's receiving all these sponsorships. Duke's getting all this money because of him, and he's not getting a cent of it. Then he finally makes it to the NBA, and he's made a couple paychecks, and now he's giving it back to the community. I love it. I think it's very responsible of him. So I phrased it here. I don't know how it's going to come out. How would the future NBA changes have impacted this season of the NBA?
Are you talking in terms of, or am I thinking about the coronavirus at all?
Yes.
Okay, so the future changes would be that, let me jog my memory real quick as the time is ticking.
Mid-season tournament?
Mid-season tournament. I think the mid-season tournament would have been done by now. Then you have... Man, that was difficult. That was very difficult.
That was sorry.
Because I have not thought about the recent changes.
So here's where I was going with that. I was going with that. We could have actually ended the NBA season by now. We could have just said, all right, it's it. We could have just declared whoever won the mid-season tournament, you're the winner.
I didn't think about that.
Congratulations.
I did not think about that. We could have been crowning the Phoenix Suns as the NBA champions. Because I feel like anybody could win that mid-season tournament.
Right.
You never know. Okay, we're on to number 10. Remember, I do have a bonus one at the end. Okay, this is a question.
Okay.
What kind of hobbies do you plan to pick up during the sports drought?
Well, here's the thing. I've already picked up the hobby of gaming. I'm already into that.
Okay.
So I'm going to get heavier into esports, e-gaming. Feel free to follow. We'll do some live streams on Elevated Sports. You guys can stay interactive with some sort of sports. Other than that, I might go to the beach more. I don't know. I might join my family, talk to them. I don't know. I don't really know. Who knows? Maybe he'll get a girlfriend. Nah, I was thinking crazy. All right. All right. Here's number 10 for me. Dak Prescott.
You know, Dak, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Dak is a good guy. On the football field, I'm not sold on Dak as the quarterback. Obviously, has not shown that he can lead a winning franchise. Had the great rookie year, but you do look to the success of Ezekiel Elliott in that season. I think that was 3 or 4 seasons ago. Obviously, this year was quite the eye-opener, I guess you can say, considering that Dallas Cowboys could not even win the division. And we're both in agreement that the Cowboys should not give Dak all this money, but they are anyway. So here's your bonus one. Evan Longoria's recent comments on the coronavirus and the potential of playing in stadiums with no fans.
So here's the thing. For those of you who don't know me, Evan Longoria is probably my favorite Ray of all time. I love Evan Longoria. The year I started watching was his rookie year. I just love the man. However, he roasted the Rays, which bothered me quite a bit. So talking about the prospect of playing in stadiums with no fans, he's like, I've already done it. I've played in the Trump. He betrayed us. Top 10 anime betrayal.
Anime betrayal. Here's the thing with Longo for me. I was hurt by the comments, but at the end of the day, I have not lost any respect or love for Longoria.
No.
I mean, he poured out his heart 10 years for a team that could not fill a stadium. So, as much as that hurts for me to say, I mean, he is the guy. He is the guy of all guys. He's a good guy.
I'll get over it. It was a lighthearted comment. Whatever. He was right. I mean, it wasn't like he was roasting us. He was right. He was accurate.
Yeah. But it's all right. He plays on the 65-win Giants now, so. Nothing against Longoria, just against the Giants, I guess.
That's it. That was rapid fire, and it was actually somewhat rapid today.
It was somewhat rapid. Unfortunately, there was not a lot of great topics because of the lack of topics.
Right.
But we still, I mean, we were talking about the Grand Prix, like and the PBA. Get used to this.
We talked about hobbies.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, like this video if you liked it. Comment what you think about these topics. Subscribe to the channel. Check the description for our social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We'll see you next time on Elevated Sports.